My name is Miguel Gonzales. I'm a photographer, I'm an illustrator, went to school for graphic design. That's my background in terms of my formal education of art. But my real background in art started long before. It started back when I was a child with my parents. My father's a photographer, my mother's a painter, and through that inspiration, both from my mother and my father, I developed the style that I have today, where I combine traditional film photography and illustration together into one. I photograph people, places, objects, just different things, because it's how I connect with them. Some of the artwork that I do, it's actually just a photograph of a scene or a location or a place, a field, a building, a part of town, something that people will travel to, and a lot of people in different walks of life will go through there. And some people say, oh yeah, I've been there, I've been to Manitou Park, or oh yeah, I went to, Riverfront Square, I went to that new playground, and they remember all those things. But then what I do is I photograph that scenery, and when I draw people in there, that's where it gets a little interesting. That's where it becomes a bicultural piece. Having a space at the Hive, it's been really inspirational, not just to be able to have a space to photograph and work in, but even when I'm not working in the studio, I still know I've got my space I can go to collect my creative energy, to put my work together, and just kind of just keep my flow going on the current project that I'm working on at the Hive. Oh my gosh, my project. Yeah. I'm so excited by it. It's an interesting project. It's based in photography, and the main mission is to highlight people of diversity. And when I say that, I'm meaning people that inspire the equity and the diversity in Spokane in their own unique way. But what I want to do is photograph portraits of these individuals to put faces to those programs, so people can see how there is truly diversity in Spokane that's actually coming together to build up Spokane and make it a more inclusive space. The style in which I'm putting together is in a Mexican loteria. And for those that have never played Mexican loteria, it's very similar to regular bingo that we've all played at some point. And except in Mexican bingo, you don't call a letter and a name and say bingo at the end. You don't do that. It's a little different. In Mexican bingo, you have a card, which is called a tabla, and on that card, you've got several pieces of artwork. Artwork is based on the most common things that you would see in and around your area, that you would see in Mexico at the time. But you have the icon, you have a number to the card that corresponds to the number on the panel, the tabla, and then you also have the title that goes with that particular item. The best way to find out more about Loteria in Spokane, or Loteria de Spokane, is to go to my website, miguelgonzales.com, and it's just a single-page website. You can scroll up and down, super simple to use. There's a portion in there that talks about Loteria. It talks about the program. It mentions that I'm working here at the Hive, and there are some web links in there for you to schedule your own appointment, or if you want to nominate somebody, you can click a link to email me to nominate somebody, and we can schedule our portrait sessions.